That's me at the stepped pyramid in Egypt. Today we're going to discuss a possibility of how the pyramids were made. We're going to look at something that I discovered at this location, which is in Florida. It's called the Coral Castle. It was built by this very small man called Edward Scallon. And here he is. He's about 5 feet tall, and he's 100 pounds. There's no way he could manhandle these blocks into place, not even using tackle and stuff like that. Something is different there. So when I was there, I actually made 2 discoveries, and I think it's noteworthy and something we should talk about. So I've seen some weird things around the world, and I'm open to things being a little bit different. When you're outside of the castle and you step in through the door here, it's definitely a pressure change. Something like an energy change. You can feel it in the air. Alright guys, check out what I noticed here. You're outside. This is the area where he used to quarry his stone right here. You know, it's outside of the castle. Now, as you step through this gate, if you ever come here, give it a try. It's dramatic. And the second discovery I made was something I believe about the mass of these blocks. I think he used a device like this is his, and changed the mass of the blocks that he was putting up. This block rotated extremely easily. Much less power than it would normally take. This guide told me when she was a girl, she pushed on the door, which we're going to show you next, with the force of her one finger, and it actually rotated. It could even rotate by the wind, and they had to put chocks under it because it would actually rotate. Here's the door. It's the mass of like 3 automobiles, and yet it would spin extremely easily. I think what happened is that he changed the mass of this block so that it didn't have the same mass. When they took it down to refurbish it, it never moved the same way again. And then it actually froze shut. You had to put a lot more force. Now, if you could move it with just your finger, this is a weight, obviously, on a fulcrum here. And you can see I can actually move it with the pressure of my finger. The same pressure that she was showing me the door would move with. But here's the thing. If you're dealing with a lot more mass and a lot more inertia, there is no way that you would overcome that with just the pressure of your finger. It couldn't happen. It has to be a little bit more movement to overcome that inertia. So in this case, I had to pull on it reasonably decently to get the right weights to move. And the door would move with that same mass. Hey, thanks for coming along. Let me know what you're thinking. Please subscribe.